Oh, distracted from a sign. Yeah. November the 16th, 2000. November the 16th, 2000. That was the day I said enough is enough regarding wrestling. I mean, I used to cover it. I did weekly ratings reports, and I talked about it. But on top of that, I was on a bandwagon that wrestling needs to improve, WWE in particular. Ranting and shit about it. I can't remember how long I actually covered wrestling on this channel. I think it had been about maybe 2 years before that. Before November 16th, 2020. I thought it seems longer than that I last talked about wrestling. I mean, my last related video was about a particular talent on there, which I did about a couple of months ago, maybe. Something. So it's just it still never ceases to amaze me. I mean, I ever since November of 2020, I have off and on peeked at wrestling. There was some times where I went months without looking at it. I mean, I deleted most of the channels, wrestling-related channels, that I was subscribed to. I unsubscribed, rather, not deleted. And I kept a few that I actually liked. So I wasn't really getting any recommendations anymore after I stopped looking at those channels, the ones I kept. But yeah, that's what pretty much prompted me to do my last wrestling related video, which was like not too long ago, really, because it's gotten so fucking bad, man. It's like these characters ain't shit, you know. They're like fucking diluted, you know what I mean? Now, what gave birth to this vlog here? I knew this already, though. I've been knew this, that they, and I remember when I first heard about it, I was like, no, that's not really true. They're not fucking censoring or making fake ass crowd cheers. I was like, I didn't really believe it. I said, no, they're not gonna stoop that low. Why are they gonna fucking generate fake cheers? I'm gonna find out it was true. At least in WWE's, according to WWE, it's true. So that's further magic that's gone. Because the crowd added to the fucking show. You know what I'm saying? So now when I hear a crowd, or a crowd, quote unquote, I don't know if it's real or if it's generated. That's fucking sad. And people still watch WWE despite knowing this shit. That's fucked up. If anything would have made me step away, it would have been that shit. I mean, I get the censorship of because it's TV PG, I think it is. TV PG. I get the censorship of a chant that says like "you fucked up," you know, that's not allowed on that program, not anymore. I get censoring that shit out because because their product doesn't revolve around the word fuck, you know. But you could say ass, you could say bitch, though, you know what I'm saying? But I digress. But you can only say that about maybe a few times. But yeah, making artificial crowd noises. If their superstar who they suppose is like if their favorite superstar who's supposed to be a face receive boos, they're gonna fucking mute the boos out, which is fucked up. I don't like that part. That's people expressing themselves toward the talent. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking stupid. Certain words, okay. But editing out boos? Are you fucking serious? That shit threw me off, man. Currently now there is one story that I am enjoying, I'm not gonna lie. Or not talk about it. It's a story revolving around Roman Reigns and his cousins, the Usos. I gotta admit, I didn't really care about them at first, not really. I didn't dislike them either, you know, so I just didn't really care. But this story has oddly enough made me care more about them. Because they're actually doing something they should have done a long time ago, which is unscripted promos. How do you know that's unscripted, Chrome? You know. You fucking know. The things that Jey Uso said, which he knocked it out the park, right, with the performance and acting. The things that he said that night, you couldn't write that for him. Nobody could write that for him. That's the way he spoke. He spoke that slang. You can't write that shit for him. And people say he's gotten better as far as promos in the ring. But yeah, so, and the sad thing about it, that's all I care to see. I'm not bullshitting. All I care to see is the promos and the segment fights, not wrestling, not ring, not in ring. The segment fights, like somebody comes in to attack somebody. That's all I give a fuck about seeing in wrestling. That's fucking sad. I don't care about the matches. I don't care because the matches are garbage, man. It's fucking same old fucking shit. It's like how many fucking suicide dives you gonna do in a match? And plus, they're really, really fucking short, like 3 minutes long per match. So it's crazy, man. There's nothing. They don't really do any good. They don't really do any flashy moves unless it's their finisher. It's like holy shit. That's pretty sad that the promos and the goddammit outside ring antics is, at least some of them is what I would watch. I mean, shit. Even though I'm more of a gamer than a wrestling fan, wrestling, despite that, wrestling held a place in my heart for such a long time growing up, just like video games. You know, I remember after I stepped away from wrestling back in 2010, I stepped away from it. And I went back to it in 2017. But during that time, from 2010 to 2017, sometimes I would think about it. I would listen to a video game soundtrack on YouTube or whatever, and I would imagine the wrestling coming out to that music. You know, it's like I breathe and bled wrestling. You know, and to this day, I still see it as my favorite sport, and I'm gonna die with that opinion. The wrestling is my favorite sport, but it's just not good anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's not interesting anymore to me. The magic is gone, man. Like I said, that was a mistake. When they took away pyrotechnics, that was a mistake for them to do that. You know, it's like they care more about product and making money than actually putting on a good ass show. But like I said, with the Owusu versus Roman Reigns storyline, the bloodline storyline, if you will, that's actually watchable to me. You know what I'm saying? As far as the segments is concerned goes. Because I was actually surprised that I wanted to follow that storyline. And it's funny because they got all this fucking talent, right? And they only have one storyline that interests me, just fucking one. That's sad, man. I mean, I've seen a few others, but I'm not keeping up with them because they don't hold my interest. It's like this fucking lackluster shit. I can literally watch every episode of Raw and SmackDown and criticize the fuck out of it. To Kingdom Come, I'm always gonna find something that's off about it, and it will remind me why I don't fucking fuck with them no more. You know. Another thing that bothers me about wrestling, this has happened in the past too. I'm glad it doesn't happen often. Sit down this fire hydrant. Oh, shit. My ass hurts now. Yeah. One thing that bothers me about it when a wrestler actually breaks character in the ring to thank another superstar that put them over. Case in point, Solo Sikoa. Ironically enough, that's the one I was talking about in my last video regarding this shit. I didn't see it when I saw him pin Rey Mysterio, which is a veteran Mexican wrestler. When he pinned Rey Mysterio, oh, the water's so relaxing. Sorry about that. When he pinned Rey Mysterio, somebody said he said thank you. I doubt he said that, but that's besides the point. The point is, you should get in trouble if you do that, man. I mean, in fact, I don't think if he said let's say for the sake of argument, he did say thank you to Rey Mysterio as he was pinning him. I'm assuming that he meant for nobody to see it. He only speaking to his opponent that put him over, you know. However, that fucking failed miserably because a lot of people in the comment sections of that video mentioned that he said thank you. So it was a failed attempt to mask it. And number two, they should get in trouble for that. I mean, like, I'm talking about a big penalty, like a hefty fine, maybe a suspension, because that's some serious shit. It's some serious fucking shit when a superstar does that. They break character. There was one wrestler that broke character. He got in trouble. I mean, what the fuck? Why do some get in trouble and the other ones don't? So I don't get it. I just don't fucking get it at all. Uh, I mean, holy shit, that's just bad for business. That's fucking bad. You don't break character at all under any fucking circumstances. Sometimes you can't help it. Like, sometimes holding in laughter is difficult. There was one segment I saw with concerning the Usos, which ironically I was talking about them. I like the storyline involving them. One of them actually laughed during the segment, but he quickly, but at least he got back at the character. Because I think another wrestler did something. He made a face, and I guess the face that the wrestler made, he slipped and broke character. That was a mistake, obviously, you know. But at least he didn't fucking like continue laughing. He went back to his face. But it was so quick that you can almost miss it. You know, but yeah, I mean that's excusable. But to say thank you or to in the fucking, just thank them after the fucking match in the back. You go to the back, then you thank them. Don't break character, motherfucker. Shit, that's fucked up when they do that shit. That angered me, man, to no end. I'm glad he lucky that in fact he would have been fortunate if I was his boss, because he wouldn't do that shit again after I was through with him. I would have fucking penalized his ass. I would have fined him and I would have him suspended. At first, I would have had his character get injured or something like that, so he can be, or have that. That's the reason why the character's gone. He'll get injured the next night, something like that. He don't just disappear, and especially if he's an important talent on there, important, you know. So man, he should have gotten in trouble for that, man. That's fucked up, breaking character like that. I mean, obviously, you failed to mask it because people have fucking saw it. I don't believe he said it, but just in case he did, that's fucked up. Arguing with some fucking pansies online over that shit. I'm like, motherfuckers, I didn't see it, God. They want to, you need your eyes checked. No, you need to suck my dick. That's what you need to fucking do. Fuck out of here. I didn't fucking see it. I didn't hear him. They even said he heard him say it. I must have watched that motherfucker 90 times. I ain't heard shit. I kept rewinding. Because somebody time stamped it when he supposedly said it. I still didn't hear it. I kept clicking the timestamp. I said, I'm not hearing shit. What the fuck y'all talking about, man? And speaking of wrestling fans, this is my next point about this shit. I can't fucking stand the when people make it obvious that wrestling is fake online. It's like, for example, Rey Mysterio's son, Dominic, told his mother to shut up on national television. I mean, naturally, we're gonna know it's fucking fake. You know what I'm saying? No shit. But somebody in the comments said something about, oh man, I bet you that was hard for him to do, to tell his mother that, man. We know he loves his father and all that shit. It's like they're trying to convince themselves it's fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, shut the fuck up. Don't do that shit. I mean, you don't see that if you watch a video where it's a movie scene, somebody gets blown the fuck up and they die in an apartment building, whatever. You don't see nobody in the comment section talking about, damn, I wonder how you felt about this character dying like that. We know he's okay though. I'm glad he's okay in real life. What the fuck? I'm assuming that they're little kids, man. I'm assuming, but even if they are, that's fucking stupid. Shut the fuck up. Damn. Just ruins the magic of wrestling. That's the title of this video. Just ruins the fucking magic. That type of shit there, man. And social media is no different, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck? Can you imagine if Kane came out today It be all over in it on who he used to be. He was Isaac Yankum. He was the fake Diesel. His real name is Glenn Jacobs. Undertaker and him are not real brothers. All on fucking social media and in the comment sections on YouTube. Just ruining a whole fucking character's mystique. Fucking ruining them, man. He wouldn't have been as interesting at that point. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people still be into him, but it's like that's what made Kane badass. That's what made Kane so fucking interesting. You know who the fuck this guy was. All we knew was that he was the brother of the Undertaker. And I'm not ashamed that I believed in a lie, based quote unquote, that him and Undertaker were actually brothers. I used to think Edge and Christian were brothers. And once I found out they wasn't, I didn't feel like shit about it. I didn't feel stupid. I was like, oh, okay. Because that's how WWE portrayed them. Edge and Christian are brothers. Undertaker and Kane, brothers. I mean, holy shit. It's something to be ashamed about if you believed it. You know what I'm saying? And what is this question about concerning the late great Eddie Guerrero? You know, what is this question about? Whether Dominic Mysterio's his actual son or not? What the fuck? Why is this even a discussion? I thought you motherfuckers could weed out what's real and what's not, motherfuckers online. Why are you debating in the comment sections about if Rey Mysterio? Dominic Mysterio is Eddie Guerrero's real son. According to the fucking storyline, he was Eddie Guerrero's biological son. That he impregnated his best friend's wife because Rey Mysterio was shooting bullets. Basically, that was a storyline, and he became the surrogate father for Dominic. That was a storyline. Okay. Now, in real life, Dominic Mysterio is Eddie Guerrero's. Dominic Mysterio is not Eddie Guerrero's son. That's Rey Mysterio's son in real life. That's how it goes. Because according to the storyline, according to today's storyline, or current rather, Dominic Mysterio turned on Rey, his father, right? And he's talking about wish I was Eddie's son and blah 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 blah. That's dumb because according to the storyline, you are Eddie's biological son. Rey Mysterio is your father because he raised you. Eddie Guerrero did not raise you. So that was stupid. Say, I wish I was Eddie's son. That was dumb for him to say that. I was like, dude, you are his son biologically. He should have said something like, Eddie Guerrero was my real father anyway. You know, which would be stupid on his part because Rey Mysterio is actually your father because he raised your ass. That would have brought a lot of heat on him. I said, wait a minute. You gonna just own the man who raised you? You know what I'm saying? That's your fucking father. Eddie Guerrero was just your surrogate father. So I don't know about the line was stupid. I wish Eddie Guerrero was my father. You know, so it's nuts, man. It's fucking nuts. It's like the writers don't even remember the story, back the 2005 storyline of how Dominic was conceived and shit, and how Eddie Guerrero was going to spill the secret that he's actually Dominic's real father, even though he didn't raise the boy. You know, it was a secret that he was going to spill, and he ended up spilling the beans. So, yeah, it's crazy. It's fucking crazy. It's like I was gonna post a comment, you know, squashing this fucking shit, but I decided not to because I was thinking like, you guys can find out on social media Just like you motherfucking reveal what the fuck really happens in real life and what's real and what's not. Reminding motherfuckers about the wrestling that's fake and shit. The fuck killing the magic. If you can find that shit out, then goddamn it, you can find out if Dominic Mysterio is actually Rey Mysterio's biological son. You stupid fucks. Oh my god, man. The fans get on my goddamn nerves. That's why I don't miss is the fucking fan. That's why I avoid reading the comments. When I watch a wrestling clip, especially if it's WWE, I avoid it because there's always gonna be some fucking idiot in the comment section. It's gonna say something that's gonna make me go, God damn it. You know. It doesn't matter if it's WWE's official YouTube page or not. It's the same shit. You know, that's pretty much it. What I have to say about this. I had no fucking bullet points. I ain't writing any points down prior to this vlog. Shit. So there's nothing really else for me to say about this topic. It's just basically wrestlers lost his magic, man. It continues to lose. It continues to be still. Yeah, there's always some fucking good points. Even back then, when I was covering it, there was always something about it to like. But it was few and far between. You know what I'm saying? Like today, currently, the storyline with the Usos versus Roman Reigns is where it says. Speaking of fucking Roman Reigns, why the fuck aren't they blocking out the cheers that he's getting? He's supposed to be a heel. They could block out the curse words, but they can't block out the people that's cheering for him. Why didn't WWE do that? That type of shit pisses me off. Given if that shit is fucking real crowd noise. It's a goddamn shame. It's a goddamn shame. I be doubting what the fuck I'm hearing regarding the crowd and shit. So then again, the crowd is so far, they're so goddamn quiet that they have to fucking put artificial chairs in it because the crowd is so fucking dead and shit. I don't fucking know, man. I'm just saying, like, you can edit out the word "you fucked up." You can edit that shit out, but you can't edit out cheers to Roman Reigns, who's supposed to be a fucking top heel, not just a heel, a top heel in your fucking company. Are you fucking serious? I'm done. Enough rant about this fucking shit, man. I'm glad that I don't cover this shit no more, man. I just thought I'd make this vlog here to mention things that I never mentioned in the past. What pisses me off about WWE. You know. Other than that, oh wait, you probably have a question. You might wondering. Well, okay, fair enough that you don't like WWE, but why don't you watch AEW or any other wrestling show, New Japan, Lucha Libre? Why don't you check out those? You know what I'm saying? Plain and simple. Wrestling as a whole has lost my interest. I mean, I could blame WWE till the cows come home, but I don't really know. But I do know that I just don't want to see any wrestling at all. Because ironically, what made me make up my mind to not cover wrestling anymore was something that happened outside of WWE. It was a wrestling promotion named AEW. It was something happening in there. Of all fucking places, you think it'd be WWE that'll break me once and for all, right? AEW, the hope that I had it was going to be 10 times better than WWE. They had a stupid fucking segment on there, and I covered it on my last two ratings report videos, and I was fucking pissed. I was fucking pissed off, man. So I'm like, because the first time I covered, I was really upset, and then after the video was done, I was still upset. I couldn't believe they actually did it. I was like, I could expect that with the shit that they did from WWE, but I can't. But I didn't expect it for AEW. You know what I'm saying? So my last video, which I didn't know was my last one, I didn't notice it, but it ended up being my last wrestling covering video ratings report. I talked about it again, and then sometime later, I made that video. I said, I'm done. I'm done with wrestling, man. I'm done covering this shit. You know, I got because the reason why the wrestling content. You think I would like delete all my videos? I thought about it. Don't get me wrong, but I didn't delete it because number one, I think somebody in that comment section of the video when I said I was done, they say, "Oh, please don't delete the videos. Though I enjoy your content." I was like, "I'm not gonna do that. Don't worry about it." So yeah. And number two, I'm still getting views on those videos. Even the ones that are 2 years old, over 2 years old, I'm getting views on them now. Maybe because my channel has grown. That's what I'm thinking. So people are still watching them, even though the news is old. But I guess my comedy makes up for it. I don't know. But yeah, so not too comical with this video because this is a fucking rant, basically. But yeah, even in rap videos, I'm comical. What the fuck? But sometimes I'm just like, I'm just drained at this point. You know, it's like. But anyways, that's all I gotta fucking say about this fucking shit. It's gone. This over a fucking hour and a half. I mean, a half hour long. What the fuck? I'm gonna cut this shit now, man. With that being said, this is why Chromosome sign the fuck out. Peace and love. Good health to you all, and be safe out there. Peace. I'm out.